Welcome back to another Rain City Pattern Company tutorial. My name is Blair, I'm the designer, and today we're going to be sewing up the Open Back Dolman, but with sleeveless bands. These guys right here. There is another tutorial for this pattern that includes a long sleeve option, so if you're having trouble with the twist for the back of this one, you might check that video out. Likewise, if you're having trouble with the twist on that video, maybe this one will be a little bit more clear. Maybe, I don't know. So, what we need today for this pattern to sew it up is you need knit fabric, and you need your sewing machine, and motivation. And don't get too scared when it comes to the twist. It's just one turn. That's it. It's super easy. It looks messy. Kind of looks like a shit show. It's okay. It's supposed to do that. It's supposed to look a little funky. I mean, we're twisting fabric. It's not going to lay flat. It's going to, do what it wants to do, as you can see. So, gather up your supplies, and let's get started. When you take your measurements, make sure that you have the undergarments on that you plan to wear under the shirt. The first measurement we want to take is the upper bust measurement. The back of our tape measure will be in the same spot that will be when we take our chest measurement. Next, we'll do the chest measurement. Remember that back spot where the tape measure is should be at the same back spot where you took your upper bust measurement. Then we're going to do our waist measurement. That's going to be the smallest point in your torso. Then we're going to take our hip measurement. This should be the widest spot. It should go around your bum. And last but not least, let's measure how long we want our shirt to be. Because all of our torsos are unique. Let's just get that measurement. And now we're moving on. All of the fabric. For the Open Back Dolman, we have fabric requirements. You can't just use any fabric, such as fleece. I wouldn't use fleece for this, because it would be, the fabric would be too thick, it would be really hot, and be very uncomfortable to wear. So, what fabric do we pick? Well, I love this drapey knit. This is the perfect fabric. This fabric has a 50% stretch going this way, so if I take a 4-inch piece of fabric and I stretch it, it's going to stretch to 6 inches. But it doesn't stretch up and down, and that's okay. We don't need it. This that I am wearing, this fabric, is stiffer and because it's thicker. And it works because it has the right stretch requirements. Side to side, that's what we care about. Up and down, not so much, but it is a knit fabric, and that's what's important. But it doesn't drape as well as the black fabric because it's thicker. But does it work? Yes, because it meets the stretch requirements. And it doesn't look too bad. Would I make it again in this fabric? Probably not, but I'm in California, and it's hot. So, let's see what the black looks like on, shall we? And here's the black, which is kind of hard to tell because it's black. But it's a softer fabric. It drapes really nicely. It has nice movement. This is a good fabric for this shirt. Remember, avoid stiff fabrics unless you want to look stiff. Avoid thick fabrics if you don't want to look stiff. If the fabric moves when you're playing with it real nice and easy and drapey, that's good. If it doesn't and it's stiff, get rid of that crap. You don't want it for your shirt. This one in particular. Alright? Okay. I'm glad we got that cleared up. Okay, I guess all that's left to do is to sew. So, oh, no wait. We got to get our pieces cut out. So let's do that first. The required pieces that we're going to cut out are the back, so we'll have a left and a right side, a front, a neckband, and because this is our sleeveless band version, 2 sleeveless bands. And here they are, all cut out. First, we're going to iron our hems. We're going to create these memory folds so that when it does come time to hem, it's not a pain in the butt. Now we're going to put our front and backs, right sides together, and we're going to unfold that hem, and we're going to sew our shoulder seams and our side seams. Neckband and sleeveless band. We need to find center front and center front for the neckband. To do that, you just fold the neckband in half, find the middle for the shirt, fold it in half at the shoulder seams, and find the middle of the front, and then you're going to pin center front of the neckband to center front of the shirt, and then each end of the neckband is going to go to each side of the back. Now for our sleeveless bands, let's fold these right sides together, matching up the short ends, and then we're going to fold them one more time, matching up the short ends. We're going to sew the short ends. at the table, let's lay our backs right sides together. And let's just match up this bottom part here, and we'll just sew just this bottom part. We'll make sure it's together before we do our twist. So with that sewn, let's go ahead and clip our threads. And now it's time for the twist. So I'm going to mark this side. And what you're looking at is my shirt is inside out. See the seam? I'm going to mark this one with the red clip. And this dime. So the dime is on the right side of the shirt. And we're going to twist. And now we're going to match it up to the right side of the shirt. And now we'll sew, right there. When you sew this, remember straight stitch, half-inch seam allowance, and back stitch. Okay, we're going to press the back seam open. We're going to turn our hems back up and press that, and we're going to get a lot of sewing done really quickly. We're going to sew this back seam, then the neckband, and then we're going to go back down the back seam, hit that hem that's been rolled back up to the wrong side, 1 inch, and done. And now it is time for our sleeveless bands. Turn them right side out, turn your shirt inside out, mark the side opposite of the seam, and now you're going to insert the band into the shirt. Match up the seam of the band with the side seam of the shirt, the mark you made with the shoulder seam. Make sure the shoulder seams are folded to the back. And when we sew this, we're going to use a stretch stitch. I'm going to use my serger. When we get this finished, we're going to be done with this shirt, and you're going to love it. Here we go. We are done with the Open Back Dolman Sleeveless Band option. Thank you for watching. Remember, you can get this pattern at RainCityPatternCompany.com, and don't forget to subscribe.